It's been a good year for the Economitas Jaguars, a winning season, and last night their season of hard work was rewarded with a playoff spot while they were home. Edinburgh's win over PSG North clinched a playoff spot. Tonight they were facing Vela to try to let North back into the playoffs. That's PSG North at the expense of Edinburgh North. This was a defensive struggle early, no score into the late second quarter. Robert Guerra breaks a long screen pass and it sets up the only touchdown of the first half. It was 7-0 Vela at the break. They've had a power outage, lights out at Richard Flores Stadium, but if the Vela lead holds up, which is now 14-0, all four Edinburgh schools, Vela, Economitas, North, and the Bobcats, will be in the postseason. It's a busy night for the calculators, those people who obsess over the high school football playoffs. Tiebreakers are great, but the best way to decide is on the field, and that's what happened tonight. There were two games to determine outright district championships here in the Valley. Several more play-in games that were also involved. The biggest game of the year was the showdown in Harlingen for the 32-6A title. The Cardinals, with a long field goal to win by 2, they snapped San Benito's two-game winning streak in the series. And Channel 5's Joel Villanueva live with details on tonight's contest. Joel?
Hey, Dave, always great to see you, my friend. As we look at tonight's game, you got to think about this one thing. Sometimes when you have so much hype for a football game, the final product just doesn't deliver. In tonight's case, though, San Benito and Harlingen gave it everything they had, and the final product was a fantastic showing here for the fans here at Bogus Stadium. Harlingen coming back to knock off San Benito 29-27. As we showed you earlier, Giovanni Guillen with a 52-yard field goal to put Harlingen ahead for good. And then in the final minute, Harlingen with a key defensive play as they pick off the pass as San Benito was driving to try to take that lead back. So in the end, it is special teams and defense which seals the deal for Harlingen. And tonight the Cardinals are going home honking their horns because their team has brought home a district championship. And by the way, Dave, it's now the 9th consecutive year Harlingen has won one of those golden footballs for district play. Dave, back to you.
All right, awfully quiet over there now, Joel. And the other thing, that was the last unbeaten team in the Valley. We played 11 weeks, finished up the regular season. No Valley teams unbeaten for the year. All right, let's look now for the scores tonight. As Joel told us, it was Harlingen winning by 2 points. They knocked off San Benito. Los Fresnos blanked Westlaco. The Falcons are in the playoffs. And also Westlaco East gets in after the victory tonight over Brownsville-Hanna. In the 6A game we told you about, Vela was leading, but the lights are out. That game is delayed right now. Other contest in 31-6A found PSG Southwest knocking off PSG Memorial. Other scores tonight, we told you Palmview, a winner over La Jolla, and that means that it's Juarez Lincoln now that will go to the playoffs. McAllen Memorial wrapped up an undisputed, unbeaten district season. They knocked off Nicky Rowe. Now going to 5A scores, Pioneer defeated Roma tonight. They'll have a share at least of the district championship. Sherryland knocked off Rio Grande City. The Rattlers are also in. Mission Veterans is in the playoffs. They beat Valley View tonight. And Mercedes came back after a 7-7 tie at the half with Donna North. They also will share the title in 32-5A with Brownsville Veterans. Payson Lopez, big game tomorrow night. The winner gets a playoff spot. Now to 4A, Grulia knocks off La Feria to win the district championship. Also, it was Zapata winning over Hidalgo. In the 4A Division II ranks, it was Port Isabel leading West Oso and Rio Hondo with a big lead over Progreso. Orange Grove tonight defeated Raymondville. It looks like all three of those teams, Tarpons, Bobcats, and Orange Grove, will all share the district title in 16 4A Division II. Lyford defeated San Diego tonight. The Lions are going to have, or Lyford Bulldogs are going to have a share of the district championship. Also tonight, Bishop defeated Santa Rosa. It was Skidmore-Tynan over Monte Alto. La Villa knocked off by Three Rivers. Santa Maria went down against Frere. And finally, St. Joe is in the playoffs as St. Joe picks up a win over Antonian, 42-21. Now highlights from Los Fresnos, a playoff spot out of the 32-6A for the winner between Westlaco and the Falcons. Mark Mata on the quarterback keeper, 7-0 Los Fresnos. The Panthers were totally challenged on offense in this game. And we had 5 first downs for the whole night. Los Fresnos, another touchdown. John Salazar takes it in, and the Falcons will be a Division I playoff team with a 27-0 shutout of the Panthers. Another playoff spot up for grabs at La Jolla. All the Coyotes needed to do was win to get in, but the task loomed tough against Palmview, already a playoff qualifier. Mark Salinas gets things going for the Lobos. Short run, Palmview into the end zone, and they get another score from Joel Pena. La Jolla tried to come back. Roy Alanis with the short one, but Palmview wins 55-26 and sends Juarez Lincoln, a team that was idle this week, left for dead. They're now alive and playoff bound. All the chips on the table for La Feria and Gruya, playing for the 16 4A Division I crown. Gruya scored first, Ansel Dua Fabian to Miguel Flores for a touchdown pass. Those two hooked up again. They jumped out to a quick 13-0 lead. La Feria stormed back to tie it. Julian Trevino scoring the touchdown, but Gruya was up to the task and gets the road win for its first ever district championship, 40-21 over the Lions. Obviously, what I would love to do is give everyone a full rundown of all the bi-district games for next week. Now, 27 out of 50 local schools are playoff bound, but it's just not possible with so many games not final yet. Better to be a little slower with our reporting without making a mistake. And it makes it all the more important you keep up with our Channel 5 Sports social media pages of Twitter, Facebook, and of course, our website at krgv.com. We'll be updating the playoff pairings all weekend long. Final piece of the puzzle comes tomorrow night in Brownsville. The Valley entries will be set, and the final winner of the year in the Snapchat Snap of the Night contest from our Game of the Week, our winner is P. Garcia, 7535. That's the winning combination. Thanks for playing tonight from Channel 5 and Snapchat. We'll be back for bi-district football next Friday night. This has been First and Goal Final for Friday, November 4th. I'm Dave Brown, and we'll see you next week.